look at this. This premium sneaker, the luxury packaging, the cinematic launch commercial, even the TikTok ad, none of it is real. I built this entire brand from scratch this morning inside Claude. Just me, an AI tool, and my laptop. And here's why that actually matters to you. If you're trying to make money on YouTube, you already know the hardest part isn't making videos, it's waiting. You need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. For most creators, that means months, sometimes over a year of posting consistently while earning absolutely nothing. Because businesses are already paying for this exact stuff right now. I searched one keyword today, Higgsfield. There are pages of active jobs, everything from AI video ads and product commercials to UGC content and AI filmmaking. Just on the first page, I'm seeing rates as high as $40 an hour, long-term contracts, and fixed-price projects looking specifically for Higgsfield experts. The opportunity is already here. The only problem is that most people don't know how to actually do the work yet. So today, I'm fixing that. I'm giving Claude hands and walking you through the entire setup from start to finish so you can start making money while you're still growing your YouTube channel. It only takes about 30 seconds to connect, so let's get started. So let me just show you the whole thing. So if you've got Claude open already, just hop into your settings and you can see right here, there's a connectors tab. They actually moved this over to customize now, so I just clicked through. And what we want to do is add a custom connector, which is that little plus button up top. And this modal pops up, and I'm going to name this Higgsfield. Now for the URL, I just popped over to Higgsfield's MCP page real quick. This is the page where basically all of this is going to run from. You'll see 3 install options like MCP, CLI, Skill. We're going with MCP because that's what plugs straight into Claude. So just grab this URL right here, mcp.higgsfield.ai. That's literally the only thing you need off this page. So we hop back into Claude, paste the link here, and click Add. And then Connect. And also here, click Allow. And it's going to ask you to authorize a bunch of tools. Don't freak out of the list. This is just Claude going, hey, can I actually use these? I will click Always Allow, and that's it. But before we continue, you need the actual Claude app, because that's the version that can save files and do everything I'm about to show you. So open up this menu right here. Find the desktop option and hit Download for Windows, or Mac, whatever you're on. It'll throw up a few instructions, but it basically handles itself. It downloads, you open the file, and it installs. A few seconds later, the app opens, hit Get Started, sign in with the same account, and you're in. Now once you're in, jump over to the Code tab up top. That's the mode that can actually work with your files. Then down here, hit Select Folder, and point it at the folder on your computer where you want everything to be saved. That's where everything goes. And one last thing, click the model selector down here. Switch it to Opus 4.8. Okay, now we're actually ready to build. Okay, so let's just say a streetwear client hired me to do their whole launch. We're calling the brand Nexum. First thing I need is the actual product, so I'm going to have it design a concept sneaker from scratch. Here's the prompt, and notice the last line. I'm telling it to save the file straight into my deliverables folder. So soon as you send it, it goes and loads up the Higgsfield tools on its own, picks the image model, which is Nano Banana Pro, and just starts generating. Give it a sec, and there it is. I mean, look at that. An all-black exoskeleton sneaker boot sitting on wet concrete, and it just built that from a paragraph of text. That's honestly kind of insane. And then it downloads it right into the folder for me. So it's not trapped in some app somewhere. It's a real PNG sitting in my project like any other file. And that right there is the thing I want you watching the whole video. Stuff just landing in the folder. Okay, next thing, the brand needs the logo. I kept it dead simple. Just the word Nexum, white on black. That real minimal, high-end fashion look. Same move. Generate it and save it. And boom, there's the word mark. Clean, exactly what I asked for, saved into the folder. Okay, now this part's kind of clever. Instead of starting from 0, I'm telling it to take the sneaker it already made and build a proper 4-view reference sheet off of it. So side, top, back, and a close-up of the detail. It's literally passing the old image back in as the reference, so it keeps the exact same shoe, doesn't just make a random new one. So it grabs that old job, holds the design steady, and renders it. Okay, real quick. This pop-up right here asks for permission every single time Claude generates something, and that gets old fast. So let me just turn that off. Click the permissions menu down here. You'll see a bypass option, but it's locked. So first, jump into Settings, go to Claude Code, scroll down to Local Sessions, and turn on Allow Bypass Permissions mode. It'll give you a warning, which is fair. Just don't use this in a folder you don't trust. But we're only generating images here, so we're fine. Once that's enabled, go back, and that's it. Now Claude can generate and save files without stopping to ask for permission every few seconds. And there it is. All 4 angles of the exact same boot, consistent the whole way across. Like, that's a real product spec sheet, the kind you'd hand a factory. And let me actually show you the folder so you believe me. So this is my MoneyStick Higgsfield deliverables folder, just sitting on my desktop. And look, there's the sneaker, the logo, the reference sheet, all real files, all just there. So now let's do the packaging. And here's the move. Instead of starting over, I'm asking for a premium matte black box, the logo embossed on the lid, olive tissue inside, a little drawstring dust bag, the whole luxury unboxing feel. I'm grabbing the Nexum logo we already made and feeding it right back in. And see this? Pulling in both the logo and the sneaker as references, so it's not guessing. It's keeping everything consistent with what we already made. Give it a sec to render. And, oh, that's clean. Look at that. The matte black box, Nexum embossing catching the light just right, the olive tissue, the dust bag sitting next to it. That looks like a real $200 box. And, boom, saved. Nexum.packaging.png. Let me blow it up so you can actually see the detail on it. And because it's honestly this easy, I just told it to give me 3 more angles of the box. So now I've got 4 packaging shots to pick from. And that took what, 30 seconds? A photographer would have charged me a day rate for that. Okay, now the fun part. We've got the product, the brand, the box. Now we need the actual ad, the launch film. I want this looking like one of those, $10 million luxury commercials. The shoe on wet concrete, dramatic light, slow camera, ending on the logo. Now, video takes way longer than the images, so this one's running on Kling 3.0, and it's going to go render for a couple minutes. And here's the first cut. The boot, the wet concrete, that slow push-in, that's a launch film, saved into the folder. But honestly, I wasn't 100% happy, so I had it do a second version, this one more of like a fashion film vibe. And this one actually ends on the brand reveal. There, that logo drop at the end. Yeah, that's the one. And at this point, just look at what's in this folder. The product shot, the logo, the spec sheet, 4 packaging angles, 2 films. Like, that's a complete brand package. An agency charges a few grand for this and takes a couple weeks. We're like 7 minutes in. Okay, but here's the part that actually pays. All that cinematic stuff is great for the brand, but the videos people are really paying for on those freelance sites are UGC. The scrappy, real person, looks like a phone ones. So I had it make a few of those. Room tone, the fabric, all of it, no editing. So this one's just a hand showing off the shoe real casual, exactly like something you'd scroll past on TikTok without even clocking it's an ad. And then it spun up a couple more dramatic ones on its own. One with water, one with fire and sparks flying everywhere. Just take a look. Like, I didn't go find any of that. So now the folder is stacked. Every single thing a client could ask for, it's all in here. All real files I can hand over right now. But this last one's my favorite. Watch. I told it to take the packaging, the box we made earlier, and use that as the opening frame for a UGC unboxing and try-on. So a real person opening the box and actually putting the shoes on. And look at this. That's somebody unboxing it and wearing the boots. That looks like a real creator I'd straight up pay to make this for me. And it came from a box and a shoe that don't even exist. Okay, so let's talk about what this is actually worth, because this is the part that matters for you. Go back to those jobs for a sec. A single UGC ad like the one we just made, people are charging anywhere from like $50 to a couple hundred a video. And the product shots, the packaging, the logo, all that together, that's a brand identity package, and agencies charge thousands for that. We just did the whole thing in one sitting. So even if you're brand new and you've got 0 clients, here's what you do. You make 3 or 4 of these for made-up brands, like we just did with Nexum, and that's your portfolio. That's the thing you show people to actually land the gig. You're not waiting for permission, you're not waiting on monetization, you just start. And look, I'm not gonna sit here and promise you 10 grand your first week, that's not real. But a couple $100 while you're still grinding your channel, that's very, very doable. So that's the whole thing. One brand, one sitting, no camera, no team, all inside Claude. If you want to try it yourself, the link's in the description. Takes like 30 seconds to connect and you're good to go. And if this actually helped you, hit subscribe, because this whole channel is just me showing you how to make money with this stuff before you're even monetized. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.